y'all, Craig Wall, Georgia Trapping and Fishing. Today we're going to be making some French bread in the bread maker. This is a really easy one, so y'all come on along and I'll show you how to do it, and it's probably one of the easiest breads you'll make. Okay, we're going to start out with, it calls for 1.5 cups of water, 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 4.5 cups of bread flour, and two teaspoons of bread yeast. So we'll get her all mixed up and get her going. Like I said, this is probably the easiest bread I make because you don't have any butter in it. You don't have any type of oil. You don't have any powdered milk, any of that stuff. So, but I really love French bread. It's probably one of my favorites. So there we go. We got our sugar, our salt, our water. Now we're going to go ahead and add our 4 cups here of our bread flour. And our other 1/2 cup of bread flour. Now we're going to add our 2 teaspoons of bread machine yeast. There's our teaspoon. I just level it off with a knife. There's 1 teaspoon. And 2 teaspoons. Alright guys, that's all there is to it. Now we're going to put it in the bread machine, let it do its thing. And then when it's done, it'll beep and let us know, and we'll pull her out and take a look. There she goes. We'll let it do its thing and come back when it's ready. All right, there we have it. Bread's ready. We'll go ahead and get it out. Get it on our cooling tray. There we go. Paddle came off with it. We'll have to get the paddle out of the bottom. It turned out really nice. When I cut it, we'll get the paddle out. Nice and crunchy. All right, we'll let it cool down. While we let it cool down, I'm gonna go ahead and give the cooking times with the bread machine. For a 2-pound loaf, your first kneading is 18 minutes. Your first dough rise is 40 minutes. Then you go back for your second kneading at 22 minutes. Your second dough rise will be 30 minutes. Then you have a third dough rise for 50 minutes. Then you bake for 1 hour and 10 minutes. So total cooking time on this is 3 hours and 50 minutes, which is actually about 1 hour more than most of the breads you're going to cook. Even though it's an easy recipe, it takes a little longer to cook. So you just have to prepare ahead of time, know it's going to take you a little bit more time. We'll let it cool down, and we'll come back and I'll cut it. Well, we should be cooled down enough now to cut it. Actually, I'm going to take it off this pan. Alright, there we go. Turned out nice. It's got a good crunchy outside, so I think this is gonna work pretty good. Alright, y'all, I appreciate you coming along, cooking a little bread with me. This is about the third one I've cooked, I guess, so it's gonna be good. So y'all try it at home. I'll leave the recipe in the description. And I appreciate you watching. I reckon I'll see you on the next one.